Froggy and friends.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to try once. See what it feels like.
Yeah.
You
Pretty good,
left
doesn't it?
out intellectual property.
It was a last minute decision.
Oh boy! Oh. Wow.
Tonight we have a good ready for you tonight. I can't do it. All right, we have a good reading for you guys for tonight. Is this second part of our two-part story? If you missed the first reading, well, go back, watch that one, then watch this one again, or because you're gonna find out who the murderer is in this one. It kind of spoils it if you haven't read the first one, which is Nova number 12. So with that being said, we welcome you, and also welcome back, Marania.
Hello, everyone.
You guys actually get to play a woman tonight in this one.
Yes, I actually do. I actually do get to play a woman.
And then, Mr. Breen, welcome back as well. And it's nice to see you on camera. You got that handsome, regularly face with the 5 o'clock shadow,
which takes me days to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you probably can match that from the time that the first reading ended.
Not even.
You freak.
You ever seen a frog with a beard? It's weird.
He's a furry freak.
Yeah,
you said you wanted facial expressions. Well,
you got them. There you go.
Yay! Yes, and we'll get them as you are also taking up a new role for this part of the story, Harry Osborn.
I'm just wild about Harry.
What is Harry wild about you?
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be 2 Harrys in this reading. One's a Days and one's an Osborn.
Mm-hmm. Dazed and confused.
It's too much Harry for me.
Yes. Harry Carey.
But enough about that. Let me start showing the screen and we'll
Please do.
Started. And boom, that. And maximize everything.
Yes, please maximize. Marvel Comics Group, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Side by side with Nova. With my 2 greatest foes slain, nothing can stop Photon.
Okay, so we have all sorts of clues to the murder of Dr. Ralph Ryder. The question still remains, who done it?
Stan Lee presents The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Okay, you gonna do the game or not?
Mr. Narrator.
I ain't missed that.
Mrs. Narrator.
Yes, that's better.
Who's the writer and the editor of this story?
Oh, that's lovable Len Wein.
Do you happen to know who's drawing this time?
Oh, that's the glorious Ross Andru, who also did the team ups with him and Superman.
That explains why the art is so much more crisp and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who's embellishing this?
Oh, you mean the Inca? That is Mike.
That will be us for the next hour.
Yes, we'll be embellishing it too. That's also Mike Esposito.
Yes. And who is the colorist tonight?
Oh, that's Glynis Wine.
And they happen to know who the letter is.
The guy gives me fits when I try to read, Joe Rosen.
All right.
Okay, can you read the stop part? Because that's the part I cannot read.
Stop. In the name of law.
Yes, please.
Do not read this until you've studied the startling events that transpire in Virginia or Nova. Number 12. You have been warned. Not Stan.
Yes. Photon is another name for
Michael Rambo.
Okay. This is the killer, but is he also Harry Days, Jason Dean? Now this is actually easier to read than this one. Harry Days, Jason Dean, Michael Lincoln, Peter Parker, or Franklin Risk. See, that's one I can read. The other one, the lettering was just really weird.
Yeah, the other letterer, I forgot who it was.
It was the same guy. No, it's Sam Rosen.
Yeah, this is Joe Rosen.
It must be his brother. He learns a little better.
This is butter for another butter.
Better with a brother from the same mother. But anyway, that's.
All that question will be answered using proper police procedure, Websinger. Have you ever watched CSI? It's going to be a long time.
Yeah.
15 seasons long till we get the answer.
Or more.
And I don't want you to, you or that other customer cut up getting in my way. Look, Captain, there is like a good man lying dead there.
They're still lying there dead. This is bad.
And one way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. And Nova and I, we're going to find his killer.
You tell him, Blondie.
And a minute, masked man, interfere and you'll forget it.
Who was that masked man?
Note to Bruce Wayne. Now let me get all we've learned thus down on tape. While it's still fresh in my mind. Note to self. Get a spanking new costume.
Uh-huh.
Also, a pack of old duels. And some Winstons.
Mm-hmm. You got a real good thing with them?
Investigation of Dr. The death of Dr. Ralph Ryder. Captain James Steele of the SS Enterprise reporting. Captain's log. The doctor's murder was first reported on Man in the Books. It's me at Wednesday night at 11:30 Central.
Yeah.
By one James Jean. According to Dean, he was sitting in the living room cooking his famous sausages on the rider inside the rider home. On the outside wall suddenly began to glow, and a gaping hole melted clear through it, just like the uncle did to his poor nephew.
Oh no!
I am Photon. Tell me where to find Dr. Ryder.
But before the Dean could reply, Photon allegedly knocked him aside and moved on to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
According to testimony of one Peter Parker, he was with the victim at 2:20 p.m., discussing Dr. Ryder's fascination with rose and nothing on underneath them. Also, he likes anagrams. I prefer Anna Watkins. She's a fine lass.
Carry a drinky poo.
And when the library was disappeared, and Photon struck once more. Dear God, does nobody use doors anymore, or even windows? Parker claims he attempted to stop Photon, but was caught and knocked unconscious by a shot from Photon's pistol. When he awakened, Parker says he found the Dr. Ryder's blood dead on the floor.
Oh, shit. Yeah, just like Harry Days, who said he was zapped by Photon too when he tried to grab him in the kitchen. There was no consent.
With Dinah?
Was it hell?
What do I look like, Gordon Ramsay? Boy, can't tell the players in this game without a scorecard, can you?
Oh, dear God, sports ball.
So remember, even if you're scoring at home or you're by yourself, now, don't you think it's time your men attended to Dr. Ryder's body, Captain? I mean, he's starting to stink.
All in good time, mister. Just as soon as I finish taping this blasted report. Captain's log. The finals you speak to the Ryder home. At the time of the murder was a businessman Franklin Risk. Yes. We all thought his name was Fisk at first, and the other reading Bettering by Sam Rosen,
Mhm.
who claims he was down in the game room. The game, I said, with him, not the other one.
Yes.
During the killing, and he never heard a blessed thing. It kind of looks like Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, now.
But at that moment, every one of the suspects has disappeared. Thanks to somebody turning off the lights. Everyone, that is, except you, Michael London. I say Lincoln, sorry.
Saints preserve me. Now look, Captain, I may have hated Ryder and claimed credit for his work, but I had nothing to do with his death.
Begorra, that remains to be seen, mister. In our Rosario, we will see before.
Begorra! We're finished up in the other room, Captain. We're giving it all we've got. The body's just not responding.
Yeah.
And we're taking the butler's body out to the paddy wagon now.
He's dead, Jim.
They're piling up, Captain.
Like cordwood.
That's the one thing we do know about this killing, Spidey.
Yeah, but at least the butler didn't do it.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
He forgot to take his medicine, that's why.
Yep.
And the poor manners. Oh, he was murdered by Photon, as he was about to reveal the killer's identity.
Begorra, Captain, would you like to pontificate for a while longer while we're holding this heavy body?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Back when I was a wee little lad, we went to the schoolboy up the hill both
dear
ways.
God, not another story about when you were a boy.
Yes, there was also in OGCG. It was a fun time.
Yes, when you were a laddie.
Oh, dear God, somebody shoot me.
And then I took a trip over to Thailand. Went to see the ladies. Turned out there was no ladies. So I went home.
Captain, with your permission, I'll be blowing me brains out now. I mean, we did as you ordered. None of the suspects have passed our roadblocks. But the train left Montauk before we had a chance to check it out. And by the time you stop at the next station, our suspects could be long gone.
Last train to Georgia?
That's the midnight train.
Oh, yeah.
The last train's to Clarksville.
Clarksville. You are correct. My bad.
So it looks like it's up to yours truly to play one-man posse. I don't know why, but there's a lot of Captain Steele. Oh, there's a lot Captain Steele left out of that report.
Yeah, like the train's going to Busan. Watch out for the zombies.
For example, where do my legs go when I fly? And the fact that Jimmy Dean is an agent of the crime cartel called Tennessee Pride. While Harry Days works for Advanced Idea Mechanics, which is a strange way for a toothpaste to bill itself, otherwise known as AIM. I don't think they're around anymore, though. And Franklin Risk is the sort of businessman who'll stop at nothing to get what he wants.
What he really, really wants.
Yes, he wants a date with Victoria Bentley. Is that her name?
Oh, one of the Spice Girls?
Yeah. The one who married David Beckham.
Yeah, that was Victoria, yes.
And what they all want is Uncle Ralph's newest invention. Hey, there's the train down below me.
I gotta say, though, when it comes to the John Cruise's legs gone, it's kind of like Sam Guthrie. Where did his legs go? Cannonball?
Yeah.
I overtook it like it was standing still.
'Cause it is.
You know, I still can't get over the way hard-headed high school student Rich Ryder has become the rocket-headed Nova.
Hard-headed dick raiders.
Nothing to worry about, folks. Just New York's newest sensation, tracking down another nefarious evildoer. That's right, I'm Ms. Marvel. What? Her book was out by then.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually liked that one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. You know, Carol Danvers with her belly exposed.
Oh,
was
the rack.
cool.
Oh, I didn't like with the belly exposed, but yeah, she had a rack in that one.
We liked that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your average everyday superhero stuff.
Enough.
Say Lewis, who's that outside the train?
Yes.
It's like Dick Clark and
Yeah, it could be.
and then Maud.
Ma Kent.
Harold and Maud.
On her way to a drag show.
No. But
No luck, Webhead. There wasn't a trace of them on that train.
Oh, they couldn't have gone too far. The only ways out of town are by land, sea, or
By sea, blue blazes.
huh? What's with the blue blazes shit?
That's my catchphrase. It didn't catch.
Bagara!
I spotted an unmarked hydrofoil heading for the lighthouse at Montauk's End while I was headed for the train. You don't think?
You're right, chum. You don't think. But I know. At least one of them is planning a rendezvous at the Casbah.
ooh,
They'll make beautiful music together.
and they'll be rocking it.
It's- I can tell what I'm waiting for.
Yes. Well, Eric had to mute for a second. Looks like.
He's probably coughing too much.
Yeah, I've been coughing myself. It's
Then like, what am I waiting for? I'd better. Whip.
the whip.
Make that we better, buddy. I'm coming along for the ride, Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Bagora! Hey, wait! You two aren't authorized to ride dicks.
No.
Well, Graves, man! Will you slow down a little? I think I'm gonna be airsick.
Don't sweat it, Spidey. Just ask the stewardess for Dramamine when she passes by.
That's assuming I don't pass out, Bill Cosby.
Ooh.
Well, you know,
It's your pudding
Joe
pops.
pudding pop.
Bagora! I'm calling headquarters. You men watch Lincoln and nail him if he gets out of line. Hey, this is one suspect I'm not going to lose.
Bagora! Yes, sir. I was going to ask for a raise, but this is even better.
Oh, ooh.
Let's make sure you use protection. And the handcuffs if necessary.
Dear Lord.
Goes without saying, me boyo.
Does that make you see Spider-Man flying up above them?
Ah, wow, a good many miles away.
Miles Morales? Wait.
Yeah.
I just love Chinatown. Don't you, Liz? Look, even the phone booths have a, hey, is that Clark Kent?
Must be. Looks like Chris Reeve.
No hand. It's wonderful,
Hey,
Harry.
that's just my line. I thought he still had some.
It's
read it?
wonderful, Harry.
Hey.
Now we can go.
No, it's wonderful, Harry. It's a wonderful life, Harry. But then everything is wonderful when I'm with you.
You keep that up, Ms. Allen. And my head's going to get so big, my cornrows will have to stretch.
You like happy ending massage?
Uh-huh.
55 cents?
Uh-huh.
Liz, you love me long time?
Joy Fong. Next panel, please.
Oh, you read that?
Yeah,
He read it. He
Okay.
read it.
And speaking of my head, well, never mind. Dr. Hamilton thinks I'll be ready to stop our therapy sessions soon. I thought maybe we could start planning our wedding date then.
Whatever you say, darling. But for my money, the date could be tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I appreciate that, Liz, but you know how I feel. I want to be absolutely certain I'm cured of my raving psychosis before I let you commit your life to mine. I'd sooner die than put the woman I love in any danger.
Mm-hmm. Please, Harry, stop talking like that. From now on, life is going to be safe and serene for both of us. Sure it
is. Of course it will, sweetheart. Forgive me. Every so often, I forget that you're going to end up banging Foggy Nelson someday.
Mm-hmm.
They're leaving, which is just as well.
Daddy.
Alicia, what the hell are you doing here? Didn't you see I was busy?
Yep.
I could not confront her while he was present anyway. But soon, very soon, now the time is now. John Cena will become the Mr. Pay.
Mm-hmm. Back on Long Island's easternmost tip.
Long Island's easternmost tip. Sorry.
Yep. A slightly nauseous wall crawler still clings to his web line for dear life. Poor Spidey. Yeah. Don't barf in the mask. That's not a good thing.
I swallowed it.
Ugh. As the hurtling human rocket carries him high over the rocky shoreline towards a most dramatic confrontation. Dun dun dun.
I hope we haven't been taking an hour to get there.
Yeah, it might take an hour to get there. Depending on
my web will be gone by then.
Yeah, pretty much. For years, this solitary lighthouse has stood steadfast at the water's edge, its great light flashing for miles out to sea. It has been the final comfort of countless sailors, the last warm memory of home before they cast their fates to the wind.
You know, Jackson, you're right. Why is there slack in that web light?
Yeah, good point.
That's horrible.
I read that. Now it may decide the fate of a decidedly different breed of men. That's me, right?
Yep.
I still don't know why you came along, Risk. At least Days and I belong to criminal organizations. We'd have been arrested no matter who murdered Dr. Ryder. But you're only a businessman. Unscrupulous, granted, but still. Huh.
That's precisely the point, gentlemen. I am indeed a businessman. And thus, I entertain hopes that one of you gentlemen has a light for my Chesterfield.
Mm-hmm.
And we all still make a deal.
Oh, with Monty Hall.
And there's Carol Merrill standing behind curtain number 3.
I thought it was Howie Mandel.
Watch out for those zonks.
That's deal or no deal.
Yeah.
And that's why I pulled a light plug back at the good doctor's house. I certainly did not want my potential partners apprehended.
Mm-hmm.
Potential partners? Dun, dun, dun.
Aha.
I propose we share Ryder's invention and thus all profit by it.
Why should we trust you? For all we know, you may be Photon. If we agree, you could kill us like... hey, here it comes, Hunky. This hider for was scheduled to meet me here now. Take me back to Ames Manhattan headquarters. Asterisk. Check current issues of Ms. Marvel for details. Lens.
See, I told you.
Aha. Instead, it'll have to take the 3 of us to say, but we can concoct another way to get our hands on Ryder's mechanism. Is that what you're calling it now?
He said cocked.
Yes. I said concoct, yes.
Eh.
Come on, let's head downstairs to meet him. Hunks. Misinterpreting my words. Years ago, AIM installed a secret boat base beneath this lighthouse to serve as a hidden base of operations should this need ever arise. AIM is always prepared for anything.
Agent Days, or Gaze, whatever you prefer, we bring greetings from our leader. Tell us, how did your mission go?
Not nearly as well as we had planned, my aunt friend. Dr. Ryder's invention was almost ours. CC Ryder's.
Wait a second. Go back to that last panel. God damn it, Eglantine. Quit reading these panels before we can.
What?
The E's gone.
Yeah,
Oh my god! I just noticed that. There's a bunch of E's been missing in these.
I didn't think you were going to point it out.
There have been a bunch of E's missing. But at the last moment, my efforts to obtain it were thwarted by the untimely invention of that honky Spider-Man
Yes.
Yes.
and that new super being called Nova.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Uh,
Nova.
see what I did
The
there?
device is still hidden. Device is still hidden somewhere in CC Ryder's house.
And then it is our given duty to return to that house and find it. We have been ordered not to return without that which we were sent here to gain.
The popcorn. From
No,
Trader Joe's.
because we're out of arrows. We had to get gain.
Oh,
I'm thinking this is Spider-Man.
that the way that's phrased, that's Spidey.
I would say so because, Buckethead, you're not as swift and smooth as I am when it comes to the lines. Well, we've got some new orders for you, Bunky. Go directly to jail and do not pass go. And definitely do not collect Dr. Ryder's invention.
Who the hell?
Well, it's sure not Starsky and Hutch, fellas. We're a whole lot cuter.
I beg to differ. Starsky was the cute one.
Anyone here want to confess now? Or will we have to do this the hard way?
Y'all fools, both of you. You fools, because I pity you fools, both of you, for thinking you could overcome a full squad of well-trained AIM agents. All who work for AIM are taught how to kill her a dozen different ways, myself included. Cha-cha.
Chuck.
That would be absolutely worthless.
I know, right? They wouldn't do anything at all.
Well done, Agent Days. But it should have took you only 5 seconds. Well, that's why we call you Days, because you're lazy and slow.
Mm-hmm.
But I will take over now.
Sorry, chum, but my dance card's all filled up.
You'll not make a light of us much longer, insect.
Wrecked it.
Not once you've seen your partner slain before your eyes. Zach!
Ooh.
Nova! Watch out for this guy's ray gun. Oh, shit, he got already.
No.
Huh? That shot would have finished anybody who didn't have Nova strong skin, whatever that is. But it still managed to knock me almost senseless.
Wow.
And it looks like this gang of goons is planning to make it a more permanent condition.
Nova, pal. Eh? The web slinger? He broke my grip.
I hate to have to tell you this, Chuckles. But you've been losing your grip on things for a long time now. Wood. Like
Wood.
since you first put that ugly wire mesh trash can on your pointed little head.
Oof.
Fool! Our coma guns will deal with. Ah, shit!
Ah,
Spider-Man dirt! I shot my young comrade! Zack, no! And frankly, fella, it couldn't have happened to a more deserving guy. Sorry, Zack.
Yeah. While, well, if he was in the readings, he would, you know.
Will you creeps get off my back? I've got a killer to find here.
Get off of your cloud.
And though I hate to mention it, Jughead, Barack Obama,
Uh-huh.
it looks like our three sterling suspects have flown the coop again.
But they couldn't have gotten far, Spidey. As soon as I finish with the goon squad, I'll use my Nova speed to track them down.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let me do the mopping up here, kid. You just get going.
Is that me? It's somebody. It's looks like it's not a name guy.
Looks like Photon.
Yeah, it's Photon.
But you won't go very far.
Blue blazes. He even thinks in that voice.
Yeah.
Circles of solid light battering me, turning my brain to yellow pudding pop.
I'm just glad you're not saying blue balls.
Oh my God.
Blazing blue balls! Triple B!
Kangaroo kick.
Nova! Hey! What's wrong, buddy? What happened? Oh shit, I should have known. Little green man, always here with little guns. Bro,
Yeah.
this isn't the 50s anymore.
Your over-enthusiastic partner is unconscious wall crawler, and Photon will soon send you to join him on the road to oblivion.
Is that next to Zanzibar?
Mm-hmm. With Hope and
Hey, look, it's Bob and Bing.
yeah.
Fat chance, Sunbeam. It couldn't find the road to Zanzibar without Bob Hope or Bing across the hill.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Oh my God. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Once again, Spider-Man, your marking humor serves only to mask your own insecurity. But Photon is not fooled. There is no joke, no jest, no jeer that can distract me from my task. Or turn aside the living light power of my photon gun.
Ugh. Now I know how Noah felt. I'm being beaten to death by a rainbow.
Oh, hey.
Reading Rainbow. Oh God, repeats. No.
No. I could not employ this tactic back at the Ryder house since the place was crawling with the popo. But this time, punk, there's nothing that will save you from my wrath of Khan.
Whomp.
And a short while later, the hidden sea hatch beneath Montauk's lighthouse slides open once more, as Dame's remarkable hydrocraft strikes a course for the open sea. Dun dun dun. Carrying with it two rather reluctant passengers.
There's still time to change your mind, you know. Sounds your doubt. The Runca's Photon has left your disposition in our hands.
Uh-oh.
And we have take consummate pride in our work. Wait, we gotta wait to June. Damn it! Release the anchor, man, and bid two young fools goodbye. Better grab a deep breath, Jethead. And we're going for a good long. Well, swell. Unless we can break these heavy chains, we're sunk literally. I've had plenty of practice holding my breath for no extended periods. But I am afraid a newcomer like Nova doesn't have a prayer.
Living on a prayer?
Good thing this alien costume contains its own recycling air supply. I'm all out of love. I can't. I'm glad I don't remember the next line.
I don't either.
When we hit the water, its plexiglass shield slid down into place.
Mm.
Can't waste time. Have to start this alone and hope Nova realizes what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Spidey's straining against the chain.
That's it, Jughead. Work against me. Let's keep these chains pulled tight against the anchor shaft.
Oh my.
And if our rib cages don't give out first, we might have a fighting chance.
That man's some kind of hero. His lungs must be close to bursting. But he keeps trying.
Can't keep this up much longer. Everything's starting to go black.
Don't look, Zach.
Yakety yak. Don't look, Zach.
Spidey's weakening. I can feel it. I've got to help him break free.
He is free.
Lungs almost empty. Gotta put everything I have into one last attempt.
Come on, Spidey. We can do it. We have to, or there'll be no Spider-Man 172.
Mm-hmm. But even as the web slinger's world grows deathly dark, spang, sping.
We did it! But I'll never make it back to the surface in time.
But
Hang on, Sloopy. I'll get you to shore in a second.
hang on, Sloopy, hang on.
Thanks, and friend. I'd never have made it without you.
You're his best and friend.
Oh, sure you would have. Because that's what friends are for.
And friends too.
That's what and friends are for. And what superheroing is all about, right?
And when our soggy stalwarts have cleared the water out of their ears,
I think we ought to take a break for a minute while we dry off and try to reminisce about the time we just had together.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Okay, then let's say we recap what we know. It'll take a lot less time than enlisting what we don't know. Oh, maybe I was standing up the whole entire time.
Yep.
Well, first off, I'd say we can eliminate Michael Lincoln as Photon. There's no way that overblown, baldy guy could ever gotten his ear from Dr. Ryder's house as quickly as we did.
And that college guy, Puny Parker, was with me the second time Photon struck. So that lets him out.
He was never in. Don't get me wrong. Which leaves Jimmy Dean, Happy Days, and a game called Risk.
Mm-hmm.
They were all at the lighthouse with us, and they have the three strongest motives.
Well, I never liked Happy Days much. I'm more into Laverne and Shirley.
I bet you are.
He says he was shot by Photon, just like Parker was. But Parker has a cut on his forehead and a birthmark right under his... and Days has only a bruise.
You know, something's fishy about that. You knowing about his birthmark.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to come back to that later. Also, Dean's story. It doesn't add up. He says he rushed to the police only a minute after Photon's first struck. And then it's you.
Yeah, but even if he didn't exceed the speed limit, he should have gotten there in a lot less time than it took him.
The one we least know about is at risk, and I wouldn't trust him as far as I could bounce him.
I don't like Risk. I prefer Stratego.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the answers are all waiting back at the Ryder house. And if we get a move on, we may be able to beat AIM there.
Sure, I'll just use my jet boots because I look like Iron Man
Mm-hmm.
or Thanos.
But despite the human rocket's incomparable speed,
Blue balls. they're laying siege to the place.
oh boy.
Engine Prime! Look to the sky! It's a bird! It's a plane! Wait, we can't say that word. We're not allowed to.
It's a summer of 2020.
It's a guy with no legs carrying a spider.
Mm-hmm.
He's got legs in that panel.
Right, he does. You're right.
You can look all you want, Dome, but all you're going to see are stars.
Thwip, Spack, Barack Obama.
That's assuming they can see it all. Right, Alicia?
Yes.
I do not find that funny.
Neither does Matt Murdock.
With their faces full of living.
Oof.
Stop them! You're fools! This time we will make certain of their deaths!
Mm-hmm.
Attention, everyone at the Right House. This is Suffolk County Police. They are surrounded. Throw down your weapons and come forth with your hands up.
Mm-hmm.
And no funny business.
Yep.
And then tell me if you see Jessica.
Mm.
All right, get out. We of AIM shall never submit to such as you. You want to breathe into his brain?
I can't tell you. For the glory of AIM, slay them.
With your guninator?
Yes, Slay Queen.
I guess I could have done that for the glory of AIM in the entire tri-state area with my guninator.
Yes.
Grapes. I forgot all about Perry the Platypus.
Perry the Platypus.
Come on, Jethead. You get tired of that name. Come on, Bucket Face. We gotta go help the police.
Well, they can't say
What
Shellhead.
police?
They can't say Shellhead because it's my guy.
The Suffolk County Police. In New York City.
New York
New
City.
York
City.
City. Captain Steele and his men with the Irish police
Mm-hmm.
are well protected, web spinner. And we've got our own problem to worry about.
It's Photon. After him, Novi. We're not gonna lose him again.
Dun, dun, dun. And moments later, down in the Ryder game room. That
was me.
Daddy Ryder.
Oh, holy shit, Nova! Spider-Man!
Yes.
What in blue ball blazes are you doing here?
Blue balls. It's my dad. He must have gotten here just before AIM showed up. Is Dad an AIM?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Mr. Ryder, you'd better get to safety as quickly as possible, sir, before you realize that I don't change the inflection in my voice when I'm Nova, and you'll figure out that I'm your ne'er-do-well son, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dangerous murderer on the loose here, and...
Dun, dun, dun.
Never did like that boy. He's a dick.
Sweet chocolate cheesecake, son.
And he holds the life of this unwitting fool in his hands.
What? Who in blue blazes are you?
The name is Photon, mister.
And unless your friends put up their hands, you're a dead man.
Hey, easy, Ace. They're up, just like the jig.
Mhm.
Yeah, Photon. I've put my hands up,
I playing your song?
but my whole entire body just naturally went along with them.
But he's moving too fast. I can't get a beat on him.
That's the idea, Chuckles. Nova distracted you long enough for me to put the snatch on your captive. I mean, yeah. Now he's my hostage.
And without Mr. Ryder under your gun, Buster, there's nothing that can stop me from totaling you.
Pow. Oof.
Well, I mean, whoop, there he is.
Yeah, whoop, there he is.
The only question left is, who is he? Who?
All right.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out there, Scoob. The clues have become obvious. It's Old Man Weathers.
So go ahead, wall crawler. Dazzle me with your brilliance.
Well, to begin with, our man claimed like that Photon melted his way into his house, like, dude. But like solidified slag beneath the hole in the wall shows that Photon actually melted his way out.
Yeah, I noticed that myself, and he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for us meddling kids.
Mm-hmm.
But we already know Photon is one of the 3 insiders. So what?
So, like when Captain Steele arrived here with Richard Ryder, our man told them that the Photon had headed for the library, even though there were like several rooms, man, along that hallway too, with that Photon. They could have like ducked into. Face it, Scoob, there was only one person it could be. And it's the guy who stole our sandwiches. And and you're right, Lipsiger. Even though they stole your sandwiches, even I got one. They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
You missed the most obvious clue of them all.
Saints preserve us, Captain Steele. Then, oh, wait a minute. I'm not Irish. Captain Steele. Then the AIM agents are.
Oh, another lock and key, Dick. And our other 2 suspects as well. So, like, cut to the suspense and tell us what clue, man.
Woo-hoo.
Well, Robin, the fact that Dr. Ralph Ryder was completely captivated by the word games. Here, look closely at this photo. And note the calendar pages. The doctor is touching July, August, September, October, November, and December. They're July through December, the last 6 months of the year. The last time I got laid, July. It's been a long time. So what if you're not busy later on? But anyway, it's ironic that the first letter of each month spells out Jason Todd. Photon is another name for James Dean, or Jason Dean, or J. Dean.
Next issue, 2 super threats for the price of 1. First, a skateboarding psycho called Rocket Racer, and then the Fiend from the Fire. Be here or be square.
Be there.
Be there, be there, be there.
Ah, Bagora, that's the last one.
Yep.
The last page.
Yep.
Ah.
So if you just came in now and you just spoiled the whole mystery for yourself. But even
Yep.
so, go back and watch the first reading,
Yep.
which is Nova, issue number 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back here and watch the rest of this. Amazing Spider-Man number 171. We
Yep.
thank you for everybody who showed up.
We got Jay, we got
Hold on. Let me say, I gotta say something.
yes.
How's it going there, little Rhaegar?
I'm just gonna let you do it. Yes. We have MK, we got the Jackson Roy Kirk, except no substitutes. And
Well,
And we had the
we
Geeky
could.
puppet show.
Yeah, it's been me the whole time.
Oh, that's you.
Yes.
I thought that was.
No, he doesn't. He's at MegaCon. He doesn't care about us.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's off. He was going to be meeting possibly Megan.
Wow. Does his girlfriend know?
I don't know.
Anyway, Eric,
Eric reading like Zach clearly makes these readings.
Sure, Megora it does with the Irish Spring.
yes.
And it's a smelly smell for the men, but ladies like it too.
All right, and also, quick, I just want to say one thing.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Great guy.
Oh man, yeah.
Did you know that he's got a series of commercials out right now?
Oh really? What?
Yeah,
for what?
that Rob Gronkowski Kick of Destiny thing. He's the guy helping him. I didn't
Wow.
recognize him,
Oh wow.
and there's probably some of them that haven't even aired for the first time yet.
Oh no.
So he must have died of something suddenly.
Yeah, because I think he just died today.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably like a heart attack or something.
Yeah, probably something.
I'm thinking he's not soon, but it's funny because I just watched Rocky 4 last night.
Oh wow, yeah.
So the timing,
Oh, that's pretty. That's
I was like, the scene, you see when he bounces twice and he's laying on the ground after getting knocked out by Ivo. I was just like, ooh, that's karma, or I guess a coincidence, I guess.
it's just it's premonition.
But with that being said, somebody being 76 years old, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
He's survived by his family, his loved ones. Yeah, horrible. Huh. Today's Groundhog's Day. Wow, really? Forgot about that.
It's Groundhog Day, and according to what I heard, we are getting an early spring. Supposedly.
I heard that Puxatawny Phil said 2 more weeks of Taylor Swift.
Oh no, but it's still getting early spring.
Hold up right a second right there. I heard it's supposed to be an Irish Spring.
Irish spring.
Manly, yes.
Yes, but ladies
but
like
I like it too.
ladies like it too.
All right.
Yeah, Sharon, it's time to say goodbye.
Yes, click likes, subscribe if you haven't done so. Help us get to 500. And leave a comment down below. Helps with the algorithm. And share out these readings.
And
We
get
love
us
every one of you, but we need to grow bigger. We need to get to 500 subscribers so we can get super chats. So at least
six more people. Grab your friends, grab your mother, grab your father, grab your dogs, get them to subscribe.
And speaking of things happening tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, we're going to have the next 2 issues of Hawkman, Chip Johns.
Oh, Hawkman.
So check it out there, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes.
Later.
Later.
Good night, kids.
Good night.
Bye.
Bigora.